Richmond, a poem by French Louis. Richman North of Richmond is a song by Oliver Anthony. Now don't get confused by the rich soulful undertones. This song is anything but fancy. It's also a song, so when he says Richmond from up north, this also includes Nancy. See, this is a song about freedom. Now it starts by saying I've been selling my soul, but really, it's these Richmond that steal the soul by getting everyone to need them. Now this song's been done before. Once upon a time there was a song called All Along the Watchtower, but for some reason, this song causes Democrats to act sour. It's the same concept as the Beastie Boys singing, "You gotta fight for your right to party." The government wants to take everything from you, from the day you're born up until your final hour. When you're born, you get a certificate, and when you die, another piece of paper is filed, and it costs money. This is how they track power. So it's like Anthony was singing, "No, I will not cower." See, people were born free, but then someone came along and said, "I need life to be about me, me, me." They call themselves kings, and to prove their worth, they force everyone to pay them a fee, tricking everyone into thinking that collectivization is the key. We shall fix the problems of this world, just believe. Now fill the past hat and go back to work, and don't audit me before I leave. Now the people are mad, so these Richman North of Richmond say listen to the Beatles and just let it be. But Anthony sings no, and now people are finally starting to wake up and they're starting to see. Richman North of Richmond, I am not your fan. It's time we start getting something for our tax money, or we're going to create free land. You break everything you say you're here to fix. It's a lie when you say you're here to lend a hand. Obama once said yes you can, but then through laws, he placed a freedom ban. Government's the bad guy, but because of divide and conquer, they got me fighting with my fellow man. I work with a black guy, an Asian lady, and a Hispanic named Dan. We're all poor. Our work doesn't buy us food, shelter, or water. It's time for us to blame the man, government, and then take our stand. But what we do next is important. Are we going to give to get and get to give? Or are we going to say it's all about me, making up new problems so we can hide behind the threat? I work just to get paid, but what does that pay get me? So why don't I just farm and grow the things I need and trade for other things like hay? It's because someone wants to control the value, so we have to do what they say. And then they fund armies to keep takers at bay. And then they fund musicians to sing songs that make our energy feel okay. So I'm done selling my soul. I'm with Anthony saying this is all bull. It's these Richman North of Richmond that are the mole, and their lies are getting old, and I just can't take it anymore. So unite through Jesus and reignite the soul. It will outshine the darkness, turning the darkness dull.